Greetings, Namaste, Sydney Solis, and this is Storytime Yoga, Children's Yoga with Props, Part 2. Now in the first class, you learned about different types of little bags. How I like bags, bag within bags, to carry our little mysterious bag of goodies. What's in the bag, right? That mystery that is in us, and kids love it. And you just have to remind them, don't touch my stuff. Have your little puppet tell them. Of course, that essentials bag has a puppet, your map, glockenspiel, bell, for the essentials of the story that you're going to tell. Mr. Bones, see his little feet sticking out? And that way, if you're just going to do a regular class or a quick class and you don't feel like lugging a lot, you're just ready to go. And of course, I do lug a lot because I like to bring a lot. So I will show you other stuff that I lug around. Of course, you have another bag. And we like props. Why? Because they're fun. They make things fun. They add visuals. They add entertainment. And they are folk art. They provide some meaning. And they help the fun little kid inside just expand and grow of us. So this bag would fit into this, and you can carry around more, like all this stuff here on this massage table that has turned into a prop table. So this bag, remember your bag should have some meaning, some kind of authenticity to it. This was my late husband's bag. We purchased it in Florence, Italy. Look, it's still got his little red carpet club tag on it, Frank Q. Solis III. A little lock. It's a great bag. It has nice pockets inside for different things. A zipper. And the only problem is it's leather, so it's heavy. Look at this. Namaste. So those fun things you can bring out. What does Namaste mean? And those things can fit in there, and everything has its place. So then, of course, I have like another bag I'll lug, which has my learning materials. So I have separate things, like essential storytelling stuff. Here's my big puppet bag, and here's my learning materials for follow-up activities, including the Kamishibai story theater cards, and other things I'll show you. So what you can fit in those bags. Now, other essentials I use, like bowls, a singing bowl. Always powerful to bring kids' attention during meditation, relaxation. And they love that sound. Everybody will want to know where you got it from. And then I also love baskets because I like to do storytime yoga. It's not just a half-hour preschool class. Make it an hour. Add some follow-up activities, literacy activities, dramatic play activities with the story. That's how we learn, through the body, through the spoken word and the written word. You can even do a lot of writing. These fun masks I got in Argentina. Candle for added effect. But those baskets you can set up around the class and let the child-centered, little Montessori-ish, go to the basket. And maybe there's puppets or drawing or music or masks or art, something that they're interested in, or books. You set them up with little baskets. Now, of course, this basket has other things. My props. Now, I really think kids should have eye bags if you can. They're a great craft to make. Lakshmi really helps cut out that world, and it just makes it special. And here's fun little angel cards used during class. Pass them around. Theme. Okay, what are we going to draw? Spontaneity. Oh, yes. We are all about spontaneity. What do you think this is? Spontaneity. Just go with the flow. Trust yourself. Here's a magic wishing coconut. Kids can stick little wishes in there. It looks like a human face. There's a folk tale about that, Well, the agriculture of the cycle. This is a head. And then, of course, you have your glockenspiel. We love these things for meditation, relaxation. And then I love little bags because they can have fun little things in them. You can pass them out. What is it? What is this? Oh! That was given to me when my daughter was born. Special stuff. Remember, don't just buy anything randomly. Find it. Let it come to you. everything I found from travels or thrift stores or gifts or friends give it to me, or they just show up. Kaleidoscopes, great way to start classes off. We talked about that part one. Look at this foot roller. Really great for your feet, yoga and health, self-care. Now here's a fun thing for storytelling, those little nesting dolls. Now I've kind of lost this one. I turned it into an art piece. But the little things come in and the bigger and smaller. Those are great for storytelling and make that story up. Got that in Argentina, isn't that great? It's a lizard pose. Then we have Sophia, the snake of dreams. Now, you never want to compete with snack for after school yoga classes. So, we have conscious snack. Kids eat mindfully and chew and taste and eat in silence. So it's a good time to talk about dreams. What did you dream about last night? Something for them to do while they eat and discuss or digest. So fun. Again, somebody gave that to me. A little wooden toy. Kids might be afraid of snakes, but I just bring all those things that scare kids. I mean, not to scare them, it's reality. And I remember one woman from Egypt, she said, I used to send out little puppets randomly, and she got a cat, and she goes, why did you send me a cat? And I said, well, no reason, I just put a cat in there. She's like, I'm a lifelong phobia of cats. So you get what you need, and to confront that phobia, confront that fear, go to it. Mala beads, greatest meditation thing on earth, having children to teach them to meditate. Of course, it works, you can pass it around, but your individual child works better. Now here's a great thing, is a prayer wheel. The little Buddhist monks, they wrote down their focus, their prayers, writing it down, they stuffed it in here, and kids love this thing. Great for meditation, great for a reward because they want to fight over it. A well-behaved child or who earned it. Of course, they're going to try and break it and whack it, but it takes effort. Little kids are just going to, but they're fascinated by it. And you can bring this out. It's a reward, or at the end of class, walking meditation with it. That'll really make them focused. It's a great attention focuser and, really handy prayer wheel. Okay, look over here. Here's my magic wand. Magic wand to bring in the space and bring little children. We made this in one of our retreats, Mythic Yoga Retreat, last year in Boulder. Hand painted, hand created. And then we have a lumberjack. Now this is one of my favorites, and this is what kids' favorites too. I use this to teach mantra. And it's a little Appalachian folk toy. You can probably find it on the internet for folk stuff. Love and peace. Oh my goodness! So that's part of the act. They will laugh and they will love it. Or you can just stick on some glue. It's a little hard to travel with that way, but it'll bust off. Love and peace and happiness. Love and peace and happiness. Love and peace and happiness all over the world. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Oh my goodness! So you gotta kind of time it. Fun, huh? Or you just get some good wood glue to stuff them in there. Now, here's a whole segment on musical instruments. And if you're musical, God bless you. You're so lucky that you got to learn to play an instrument. I never got that. I sing, but anyways, here's some of my favorite things. A kalimba, or a thumb guitar. I got this one in Argentina. Add that to your stories. This one has a lively... The armadillo. He heard singing. Adding musical, adds to the curriculum, but it adds a lot. It has a good effect. Now here's another one. The first kalimba I had, it's gotten a little old, but listen to this. I use it for the shipwrecked sailor. Once upon a time. Different sound. Interesting stuff. So, move your body. You can play games of just movement, because Storytime yoga is movement as well. We incorporate move your body and everything. Now these are really fun. Los pollitos dicen pío, 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 cuando tienen hambre, cuando tienen frío, pío, 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 pío. That one's from Hungary. This one I got in Mexico. Aren't they fun? So add a little extra, eye stuff for the kids. What else? After that, chicken paws. Use your imagination. Of course, you'll have these. Aren't they fun? Cucú, cucú, cantaba la rana. Cucú, cucú, bajo el agua. Frog pose. Uh-oh. Things do fall apart, especially when you carry around your bag a lot. And then have another bag. People that typically put musical instruments in. Great thrift store bag, huh? There's Lakshmi. Little rattles you could just pass out and move. I believe kids want to move. That's how they learn. These poor kids. I heard some places they just introduced recess again. Can you imagine? That's just torture. It's evil. Fun little instruments, I just collect them because they're so much fun. They're the simplest basic things. Again, use it in the curriculum and the rhythm and rhyme that you put in. Shamanic. Just fun little things. I typically pass them out and we all just go crazy, make noise, and then bring it back and then we're ready. Especially before a class, because kids just want to release that energy. And of course, the drum. Native American stories. Good stuff, powerful stuff, root chakra stuff. Recorder. Too bad I can't play. I always wanted to learn. Maybe one day when my kids are older. Don't you always think that when my children are older? And then we have the puppet bag. Of course, we have tons of puppets. Look at this. Just puppets. I love them. Just collect them over the years. I mean, this guy's been around since I was pregnant with my son 13 years ago. Friends and different things. And then another little bag that kids can draw puppets out of, puppet activities, actor activities, making stories, fun little things. Oh, golly. Perfect for Halloween. Got that in Guatemala. Talk about death. I never leave anything out. Of course, it's done tastefully. Isn't that cute? Stuffed animal folk art, remember? Llama. What else we got in here? The smaller kinds of puppets, Just always the imagination. You just never know what's going to come out of that lady's bag. What's this? Oh, it's great. An egg. It's this paper mache egg. Perfect for walking meditation. To balance that egg on your head. Of course, you could use a rock, but these are fun if you make them with kids. That's a great meditation. And then what else? Oh, look at this eyeball. Now that's really weird. Look at that eyeball that lady's got. What does she see? Is that her third eye? Crazy. Fun stuff. I mean, you may think this is all just wacky, but you have to choose your props that you like. Now, real quick here, and I'll show this to you again, but this is my education bag. And I have a dry erase board that if we're having a story of pirate, P, draw the P. Pirate, draw words, or draw it on their pieces of paper that they're drawing with. And I always carry around lots of paper. I carry around, from the kids club, there's the coloring pages from the Armadillo Who Wanted to Sing. I got a whole pile of pens and crayons in a cigar box. Kids can draw with, draw the pictures that they saw on their head. Here's just fun little things I collect. Look, plains, Indian stencils, farm animal stickers, pirate tattoos. Here's a little book from Pompeii. Fun little things kids can look at. Little books. You want to get them interested in books. And of course you have the Kamishibai, and that's its whole separate thing, but it's a great prop. Namaste. Have a magical day.